RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18, we just had the intros of the Queen and we got to know the incredible 14 absolutely fantastic queens from all across the country of the United States of America to compete to be the best next drag superstar. And I don't know if you guys notice it, but I'm not an American person, so I will be giving my perspective as a British person who have been watching Drag Race, at least the US Drag Race, since I was in high school. The first season I've watched was season 3, when Raja was the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race season 3, and Manila Luzon was the runner-up. And I believe this was the first time in the history of RuPaul's Drag Race until that time that we had the final four, if we include Yara Sofia. Yara Alexis were both Puerto Rican, and Manila was, of course, Filipino, and Raja is Indonesian. So, woman of color as the finalist for the top four. I don't remember the year before. What did we have? But Raven is. Wait, is Raven a woman of color? Well, she looks like a woman of color at the moment, but I'm not sure if she is. But I know Juju is Asian, and of course Tyra is black. So actually, would it be season 2? Before I talk about them, let's talk about Mama Ru. And Mama Ru looks beautiful in this opening outfit that she has got. The classic Ru, which is hourglass shape with a bit of extension waist. And I love this outfit that she's wearing. I think the makeup looks pretty good. I would like to see the hair a little bit, maybe a little bit more. I don't know, it needs something else. I think the hair could be slightly better. I think the makeup is really well done. And of course, Mama Ru looks incredible as always. It is the classic RuPaul silhouette, and I think she looks incredible. So the first one in the list, we have Athena. Wait, that's not Athena. Who's that? Oh, Anya Nerve. Okay, so she is the reigning queen. I don't really know much about what she did exactly because I thought Nymphia Wind was the reigning queen. I think the makeup is beautiful in Anya Nerve. I think the accessories looks great. The hair looks incredible. I think the outfit could be slightly more vibrant. It needs a bit more saturation. Come on, she's a woman of color. We look great with bright colors. So I think if this was orange, I think I would love it even more. But the color, I'm not really feeling it. Like 7 out of 10. This is what I was talking about. Can you see the color, the saturation, the richness of the silhouette? It's so big. It's very drag. Okay, let's listen to how she talks. But I do like this outfit. And just looking at it in motion, it looks much better than how it looked in the photo. That's why I want to see. I'll give this outfit a solid 9 out of 10. I think the accessories work really well. She's doing a great job modeling it. I love the big earpiece. Hold on, I didn't want to speak. Wait, is that it? That was really quick. So in terms of looks, I'll give it 9 points out of 10. And I know she's a mother of like so many Morphine Dior, and I believe a lot of the queens. She is the mother from Florida, and I'm really excited to see Athena. I've been seeing a couple of her posts, her videos, her lip sync skills, and she's definitely someone to watch out for. Briar blush, is that the right way of saying it? A lot of pastels. This is the second pastel pink I've seen after Onion Nerve. I'm not sure about the outfit. It's giving me very 1980s pageant with the poofy sleeve. The color, I'm not really loving it. I don't know. She's all right. She's okay. She's all right. Okay. But the outfit wise, it's a safe outfit. I love the heels. The best thing I like about this whole outfit is the shoes. I'd love to hear the Queen's talk. So this is only looks. I'll give it 7 out of 10. I love Ciara. Now this is exactly what I was waiting for. Someone who's a bit cookie cutter, someone who's a bit edgy, who does not mind being creative, and just someone who stands out from the crowd. I love the makeup. I hope this is a signature look, but she also elevates and gives us a variation because I know Michelle will want something else. I do love the makeup. I think the prosthetic. I think she has prosthetic nose. Wait, is that her nose? Some parts of her face looks a bit prosthetic, but I love the makeup. I love the hair. The color looks great on her. I also love the spikes that she has on the shoulders. I like it. She looks like a warrior princess. I'll give it 8 points out of 10. I think the color looks great. The wig color is brilliant in her skin tone. I love the gold. I also love a little bit of her puffiness. I think if the puffiness on the sleeve could be bigger, look much better, but 8 points. Darlene Michelle, sorry. Okay, she is a mother. I can see she is a woman of a particular age, and that's great to see that we are seeing a bit more variation in terms of age group. I wonder how old she is. I think she is a lot older than me, and I like to see that because I remember recently we had, I think the oldest one was 30 something. and I am 31, so I do want to see queens my age group and are much older than me because mothers, they have experience. And this outfit, I think is beautiful. I think the color looks really great. It is giving me Dolly Parton, very much like a 1980s Barbie doll with the big hair. The sleeve, the color looks good. I like the shape and also the bow kind of yeah, I think it's a really cute look. I'll give it 8 points out of 10. Nothing out of the ordinary, but it just tells us that she's a mother. She's here to hopefully slay the competition. I do not know much about her, Darlene, but she looks like someone who could do lip sync. Didi Fuego. I'm liking the names. Okay. Oh, it's really pretty. I love the bodice that she has. It has a silver. I hope she goes far in the competition, but I think she's beautiful. I love how she's modeling it. It's giving me the bride. I love it. I love everything about this outfit. I'll give it 8 points. I think it's a really successful look. I wish the crown was bigger. That is my only thing. And maybe the shoes. Maybe she had boots or something else. But I do like the outfit that she's wearing. It's really pretty. Discord Adams. She's giving me punk vibes with that edginess that I love. I like that chain that she has. If she made this outfit, I'll give her 10. But I don't know if she made it. I love the structure, the silhouette, the hardness and the softness, and when she's moving around. I wish her runway was a bit better, but I do like it. I like the fierceness that she has. I want to know more about who she is, but I do like this outfit. I'll give it 9 points. I'll probably give it 10 if she had better presentation. Her runway could be much better because she looks a bit stiff. Oh, I love the back detail. I don't know if I can show it to you guys, but I think, especially the front part, I love the front part. A Jane Doe. Wow, I love this outfit. Yes, Jane Doe. I love the asymmetry, the gold on one side, the structure, the warrior. I love it. I love this. The gold part I love. And I also love the softness, the feminine vibe from the pastel pink. This has a great structure, great combination of different textiles with feathers. I wish the wings was higher, maybe a little bit higher on one side, but I love the headpiece. The everything is absolutely phenomenal. I'll give it 9.5. This is so far my favorite outfit. I just wish the wings, the placement of the wings was slightly higher, but I love Jane Doe. I just call Jane Dawn, but I Jane Doe. I love Jane so far in terms of outfits. I love her and Athena so far. Juicy Love Dion. Wait, Athena Dion, Juicy Love Dion. Are they? Wait, hold on. Are they family? Because they have very similar names. Oh, I love her attitude. I love the crown. Stunning. The face cut. Absolutely gorgeous. She's beautiful. I also love the structure. I love this origami vibe with I don't know what you call it exactly, but the shape is beautiful. I love the face. I love the crown, the colors, especially from waist up. I love everything about it. I'll give it a solid 8.5. Yes. I wish she had different shoes. That's my only thing. But I love everything except the shoes. Kenya Pleaser. Why is it called Kenya Pleaser? All right, she's giving us chocolate. I love the color. I think the color just kind of goes with her skin tone. It looks really good. I wish she had a different shoes. I don't know why queens go for those tiny shoes, especially when you're of a particular size. It looks much better when there is a bit more shape. Especially, I think boots will look much better than just tiny heels. I think the face is beautiful. The hair looks correct. Yeah, the gold shoes does not go with outfit. I think it should be same color as the fabric that she's holding, like that. I think it's okay. Let me look back because I didn't see her face properly. Okay. I think it's an okay look. It is not my favorite. I'll give it 7 points because it is a lot of fabric, but it is not doing anything to elevate her look much further. Makeup wise, the face and the hair, I do like it, but the outfit could be much better. It is a bit sloppy for me. Okay, Mandy Mango and oh, MM. Flip it over. Wicked Witch. All right, MM. Wait, is she the Asian queen? They always have one token Asian, so I think she might be the Asian queen. I love the crown she has. She is showing a lot of skin. She must be 6 foot. The legs are the legs are legging, guys. I love that leg. She is definitely someone who does fitness, and I appreciate that as a fitness person myself. The outfit wise, it's okay. I think it needs a bit more variation. It is a very classic drag. The one thing I do like about this outfit is the face and the hair, especially the hair. It is so beautiful. She already has a crown, guys. So crown her, Wicked Witch. Okay, the outfit itself, I'll give it 7 points. And also, I don't know, the color. It's just kind of beige. It's kind of beige, gold, pastels, and I personally do not like pastels so much. I think it only suits a couple of people. Like only some people can look good in beige and pastels, and unfortunately, I don't think it did anything. So 7 points. Mia Star, she can perform. She has probably like 100 children because that is a mother who she's stunning. Almost all of them have the hair up. I don't know if that was the concept, the theme, but almost everyone has the signature pageant hair up, and she looks great. I like. Usually, I do not like pageant style too much, like the classic pageant look, but it looks good on her because she is a mother, and that big. It is similar to Athena Dion's look, but this is a little bit more of a burlesque vibe. I think she looks stunning. Okay, look. Let me look once again. I'll give her points. All right. Okay, she's giving me burlesque with this look. I think the color looks okay. Yeah, I'll give it 8 points. I think it's a nice look. I think waist up, it's pretty beautiful close up wise. I wish the bottom part could be slightly different. And yeah, accessories could be a bit better. Maybe no bangles. I think bangles are a bit too much. Mikey, she's beautiful. Mikey Meeks, I love her face. I love Mikey. She reminds me of the classic Barbie from the 1950s when they had that look. If you guys know what I'm talking about, if you collect dolls, you know that, especially the early Barbie dolls, they always had such a signature eye paint. The makeup they had, she looks like a Barbie, the original Barbie. I think she's beautiful. Look at that. Wow, the material, the fabric, how it has been. Is that pleats? Hold on, I need to see her face. Our Latina queen looks stunning. I believe she's from Florida, so she has to be Latina, right? Our Latina queen, if she's not, I'm sorry, but I think she's Latina. She kind of gives me Violet Chachki vibes a little bit. I do like the vintage look. I love how the hair is just done so delicately. The pearls that just dangles and also kind of goes through the hairpiece. I think the close up is absolutely stunning. I love the incorporation of a little bit of embellishment or embellishment that goes through the on the shoulder and goes up in a gradient effect. It just overall it is stunning. She's beautiful. I also love the bodice has a little bit of structure that is almost like a water wave. She looks like a mermaid. I love this outfit. It is one of my favorite, especially her face is my favorite so far, the way she does the makeup. I'll give her 9 points. I think it's a very strong look. Nini Coco, wow. She looks like an alien, and I love aliens. Nini Coco, she is incredible. I love the shape. She is definitely standing out in the group. She reminds me slightly of Sasha Velour, who is my favorite drag race winner of RuPaul's Drag Race. And I can see a little bit of inspiration from Sasha. And I could be wrong that I don't know if that's inspiration, but I'm getting Sasha vibes from her. And I would love to see Nini win. I don't know. There's something about her. I don't know if she's going to go far. I haven't really seen the spoilers. So I do not know who's going to go far, but something about Nini is giving me winner vibes. Like, there's always one girl who just dominates competition, and I believe she might be overall a very versatile queen. I love the shape, the colors. I love the crystallization, even the tiny the nails up to the tippy toes. Everything looks beautifully done. I think this is incredible. I'll give her 10 points. This is my favorite look so far. The makeup is correct. The walk is good. The presentation is incredible. Oh my God, Sasha Velour. She's my winner. Okay, she is my number one at the moment. She's my number one. I even love the back. She looks like an anime character. I love Nini. Nini, girl, you have to win it for me. At least be in like, I don't know, top five. Please do not go home first. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next queen. We have Vita Vonti Star. Hold on. We have two stars, two Dions. I believe they're from the same family or they have the same surname. Okay, drag family, hello. She's beautiful. Look at that face. The body is bodying. I think the color looks correct. Orange looks so good against girls with deep skin tones or dark skin tones. And she, not girl, mother. with dark skin tones. I think she's incredible. I love the crown she has. The hair is beautiful. She's giving me Naomi Campbell's if she was a drag queen, and that is a big compliment I can give anyone. I think she's incredible. I wish she has a different, the bottom part, the waist down. I'm not a big fan of the sheen dress that you can find easily to purchase online. I think the dress, the underneath dress, could be much better. I do like the cape. I like waist up. I'll give it a 10. Waist down is kind of not really fitting the shoes. I'm not liking the the hemline of the dress that she has. I think it's a very weird composition. I think if it was a full evening gown that touched the floor, I'll give it high points. But overall, I think it's 8 points. It's because yeah, I don't know. I don't like the length of the dress. I think she could do much better because I know she has experience. I'm only basing it on the looks, okay? So after I hear them, I'll probably change my ranking. At the moment, I really am gravitating towards three of them. Nini Coco is my number one. I love Nini's look. I love the face card, and also I don't know why I haven't seen her work so far, but Mickey Meeks is giving me someone that I probably would gravitate towards. It's the aesthetic and the style that I personally really like, which is creative, artistic. Athena Dion is also someone that I'm really looking forward to watching because I know she is a mother. Jane Daunt, I think her outfit is really good. I'm really excited. I think she's from Seattle, Washington, and Washington Queens are extremely talented. And rounding out my top five, I'm probably going to give it to Clara Miss. That's my top five. And after I listen to them talk, my rank might change. She has a different outfit, so Mother Ru is wearing a pink outfit for the video. I love the lighting that they have for the promo. The outfits, or at least the color palette, was a bit different. It needs a bit more variation because they all look pretty much the same. The outfit wise, it looks pretty much the same. And I wish it was a bit unique. There are only few of them that I'm really going wow. So what I like about Athena Dion is the fact that she has been doing drag for a while. She has experience, life experience, as well as the drag experience, which is really important. When you go to drag competition, it is going to be very cutthroat, very competitive. And when in the competition, you cannot just say, oh, I cannot do this. You have to put your best foot forward, even if you're having the worst day. And I know Athena is a professional, and listen to her talk. She even validated what I was thinking from the start. So I'll give her maybe top five. Is it just me? She sounds Canadian. I love a goth. You know what? I wish we got to see the goth side of her because Honey Boo Boo, she reminds me of Honey Boo Boo, the styling that she has. I personally do not like pageantry for anyone under 18. The kids' pageant, I absolutely dislike them. I loathe pageantry because I think they should be in school. Study, get your certificate, get your license, driving license, get your university certification, make sure you are educated, get a job, get other things. Then if you really want to do pageant, then you can do pageantry after you complete the university studies because no. Anyway, but I think Honey Baby was from 2012 TLC show, right? Something about her outfit is giving me Honey Baby, and it's not a great compliment because I just think it looks a bit childish. Indiana, isn't that in the Midwest, the middle of country? I love the makeup that she has. I think this is such an incredible makeup. So artistic. It is give me clown, but a very creative and elevated Jimbo. And Jimbo is such a great queen in itself. Like she is, or they are absolutely fabulous. And she reminds me of Jimbo, but more glamorous vibe, like glamorous version of Jimbo. So I think this is great look. I think she has a prosthetic, right? What is this on her cheeks? I love whatever that's going on there. I hope she goes far because every time we have a nerd queen in Drag Race, they always tend to go home either first or second. It is really sad and depressing to see nerds not get the momentum to really shine in this show. So please make it at least halfway through. But I do like this look. I think the sword, the shapes, chef's kiss. I think she's very media trained compared to some of the queens who are a bit more cookie cutter and a bit more. They're just talking from their heart. I'm getting Darlene as someone who's very professional. She probably has trained in media, how to talk in front of people. So, yeah, I'm not really vibing with her personality as much as the one before her. The nerd queen. I really liked her. And also the first queen, Athena Dion. I think Athena is absolutely phenomenal. She's from Mexico. Oh, muy bien. I think she's so handsome. I hope she's not trans because I'll get in trouble. But she looks really handsome in drag. She is, well, I'll give it 9 out of the board. Not 10 yet because I do not know if she can perform. But she's really cute and outfit. I like the outfit, especially the bodice area. It's if she made it, girl, you're so talented. I love this. I know that she said she's a maximalist, which means she likes to feel a lot of things. And I do not like it if it looks over the top. But this one, this outfit, even the armor that she has on one side, it looks so fabulous because she has a tattoo on the other side. And I love a punk rock outfit. The only thing I want from this outfit is I think she needs a boot because the gladiator heels that she has, it is not working with the outfit. I love a juicy big hair. So I think the hair needs to be even bigger. If you have seen those the Camden Town punks at Camden Town, I don't know if you have seen, I'll put a picture. They have massive hair. It's at least 10 inches. So the hair needs to be 10 inches, guys. Her is a little bit small. It's giving like 5 inches. By the way, I hope she doesn't have any trouble because I know the last punk queen I was supporting, she's cancelled now. So that's the last thing I want at the moment. So she better not get in trouble. Anyone who has a name as Jane is such an iconic drag queen, and I'm loving Jane Dawn. I hope she can do musical theater because we know the queens from Seattle's, they can sing, they can perform, and I hope she will slay that lip sync smackdown. She's giving me a little bit of morphine with Evie Oddly. Is it just me? I see a great mix of these two queens because Morphine has the beauty. Evie Oddly has that cookie cutter vibe, which I love. So she is glamorous, but also a little bit who doesn't mind to get down and dirty. And I'm not really feeling the outfit. I don't know what is the idea, where are we going with this, what is the event that she's going to, because I think every time you have an outfit, you need to think of okay, the preparation. Are you going for a red carpet event? Are you going for maybe Oscars or I don't know, film festival. You need to make sure you know the direction you're going. This one is kind of giving me, okay, I want a bit of this, I want a bit of that. It's kind of jumbled up. So it is a bit confusing. The only thing I like about this outfit is the color. As she's a Filipina, I'm expecting quite a lot because if you have seen Drag Race Philippines, these girls from the Philippines, they do not play. They slay the competition. They always have the best energy, the best performance. The girl group performance, girls, you have to watch it. Boys, you have to watch it because Filipino queens, they can lip sync. And of course, we have so many queens all across the world from the because I think she's the only Asian in the group. So I don't like to see Asian girls going first. So please do not go home first. I will be shattered. I'll be so gutted to see a fellow Asian sister going home. After Nymphia, who was the last Asian? I don't even remember. Oh wait, never mind. Anyway, I forgot about the mattress from last season. Oh, she went home early too. So please do not go home first. She reminds me of Alexis Michelle, but a very glamorous and very beautiful Alexis Michelle. I'm excited for her. I think she'll be at least top 5. The girls who have Last Miss Star tends to make it to the finals, so I think she'll be really someone to watch out for. And I know we have a lot of mothers, but I think Athena and her, Mia Star, I think these two will make it at least maybe top 5. Vintage, but a very modern contemporary take on vintage. And this is what fashion is. It's about going back to history, but elevating it, making it more fun, and for the new generation so they can learn about the 1950s fashion. And this right there, her makeup, the hair, the outfit is giving old school Hollywood beauty, but with a hint of glamour. Okay, she is a bit more soft spoken than other queens, but it is okay. I know I may not sound like an introvert, but in my personal life, I don't like to be the loud one in the parties because I've watched too many true crimes to know you can never be the life of the party because you always just something happens to you. So I'm usually the quiet one in a big surrounding social events. I'm never the loud one. I just like to just kind of be there and just maybe go after an hour, have a drink, and say hi, hello, and I just go. So my point is, you could be an introvert, you could be extremely talented, and that's what I get from Mickey. Mickey Minx, right? Hey, Mickey. Yeah, Mickey. Mickey Meeks is one of my favorite. I'll give her second place because I have reserved my number 1 spot for the next queen, which is Nini Coco. She's stunning, Mickey. She reminds me of Katia. I just noticed Nikki, no, Nini Coco. She's like Katya. Oh, Colorado Queens. Evie's from Colorado. Same. I love bigger the better. Bigger, juicier, with a bit of shape, exactly like her outfit. She looks like a starfish. I love this outfit. Exactly. Graphics, silhouette, shapes, colors, vibrancy. That's me. She's only been doing drag for 2.5 years, at least performance wise. 2.5 years, she looks like a professional. As an amateur drag queen myself, who has done like dabbled here and there in makeup, but has never performed on the stage, I have so much respect for her. Because it's not the time, it's the journey that is more important than the end destination. I like her. I like Nini. She's confident, but she's quite confident. She's not arrogant. I think she knows how to carry herself, how to handle herself in stressful situation, and I think she'll fare really well. I was kind of looking forward to hearing more about her because I think communication skills is so important. And me being a content creator, especially a pageant vlogger, hello people, you are always there because I have an opinion. When I have an opinion, and when you guys know when I have something so much to say about someone, that means I really like them. Okay, that means I really care about you. And Nini at the moment is giving me winner vibes. I don't know why. I'm sorry, other girls, but Nini Coco is giving me the number one vibes of RuPaul's Drag Race season 18. And we need a queen that is. Wait, after Evie, has there been any other queens who have won from Colorado, RuPaul's Drag Race? I'm not sure. She should be the second one because I like her. When she said her secret scent is smelling like no scent, that is how I feel. And I think a lot of Asian people can relate to that. It's that, well, do not say all Asian people, but particular East Asian people, they don't like to put perfume because they think their body's great, right? They don't have aroma, they don't have smell. I do put, I do like to put perfume here and there, but I don't like any perfume that is too strong. And I'm not coming from my sister because my sister used to work from a big perfume shop a few years ago, and she would always put like 10, 15 times. I was like, girl, I am getting sick and tired of you. Stop putting so much perfume. I would just literally be like, gagging myself. And I just think it is so unnecessary for anyone going to public places with that much perfume. You don't need it. Maybe just one here, and a little bit down there, and maybe one down the bottom. Just three, and that's it. You don't need more than that. I can see it. When she said old school, I definitely nodded. I see it very old school, very ethereal, very dignified, very classy, very traditional, in a sense that we still get to know a bit of our past. And when I say traditional and classic drag, old school drag, I'm not saying it in a bad way. I think it's great that we have a good balance of having queens of different generation, as it allows us to be educated, have a bit more knowledge about the queens who paved way for the rest of us. Because when we were not even born yet, it was so difficult for them to do drag. Now it is much more accepted, even in, well, not really accepted, not in all places, but it is much more mainstream than compared to, let's say, when she started or when RuPaul started drag back in the 1980s. Oh, she's not a performance queen then. She says she doesn't do dips, but I think she will do the lip sync. Yes. Maybe like Coco Montrese with that, more about this more than the legs. So these are the 14 queens from RuPaul's Drag Race season 18. My number one is Nini Coco. My number two is Mickey Meeks. My number three, I'm a little bit debating in my top five, but my number three, I'm going to give it to Jane Daunt. My number four, Athena Dion. And my number five, I'll probably give it to Mia Starr because Vita Vonti says she doesn't do a lot of performance, and Mia Starr is a performer. So I'm keeping all my performance queen in the top. So these are my top. In terms of looks, I really like Nini's look. Actually, I like Nini's and Mickey Meek's look the best. The worst, I would probably say Brian Brian Blush, was it the second queen? I just didn't understand the outfit. It just kind of all right, and Mandy Mango. I mean, I love Asian Queen. I'm here for the representation, and also Kenya Pleaser. I think those three had the worst outfit. I did not understand the concept. I didn't understand the direction they were going. So anyway, I think I'm talking for way too much. This has gone for more than 30 minutes. So I don't know how much is going to be the end result of this. Let me know in the comment section who are your personal favorites and who do you think will win the season 18 of RuPaul's Drag Race, and may the best queen win.